Hello students. Last class we were discussing about exercise mensuration exercise 10.2. In that 5 questions completed, 5th question I gave a hint. I asked you to complete it. Already the similar model third question I completed. So refer the third question once again and do it I said. So hope you did it. Okay. Still any doubts are there? Please let me know that one. You can text me. Then I will explain once again the problem when you, if anybody have doubt. Okay. Now the sixth question is the sphere, cylinder and a cone have the same radius. Find the ratio of their curved surface areas. Find the ratio of their curved surface areas. Okay. Ratio they asked. Which ratio? Curved surface area ratio they asked. A sphere, a cylinder, and a cone. And a cone. Sphere, cylinder, cone have the same radius. Okay. Here, just a second. Let me check that one question once again because slant height is also same or not. So there is a question. Correction is there in this sixth question. In maybe new textbook you may find a corrected question only. After correction only they might have given a correct question. So in old textbook they given only radius is same. Radius is same. A hemisphere, a sphere, a cylinder and a cone have the same radius. Radius of the cone, sphere and cylinder is equal to R. Okay, that is okay. Now here height of the cone, height of the cylinder and radius are equal if you take. Okay. And slant height, here heights of the cylinder and cone are same. Height of the cone and the cylinder are same. Cylinder is equal to H is equal to 2 times of the radius, diameter, then only you will get the answer. Okay. So height of the cone and the cylinder is equal to 2r. H is equal to 2r. Both heights are same. Cone height and cylinder height are same. That is nothing but the diameter of the sphere. Diameter of the sphere is equal to diameter of sphere. Here heights also same. Diameter of a sphere is equal to height of a cone and height of the cylinder. Height of a cylinder. In old textbook that they did not give the complete question. So you need to imagine. So radius of the cone, cylinder and sphere are R. Let us assume that. Diameter of the sphere is equal to height of the cylinder, height of the cone. Diameter of a sphere is equal to height of a cone is equal to height of the cylinder. That means H is equal to 2R. H is equal to 2R. Okay. Now slant height of the cone. Slant height is equal to root of H square plus R square. That is equal to 4R square plus R square that is equal to root 5 r square is equal to root 5 into r. Root 5 into r. Okay. Diameter of the cone. Slant height of the cone. Now the ratio of the sphere, cylinder and cone CSA, surface area. Okay, the ratio of their CSA. Ratio of CSAs of sphere, cylinder and cone is equal to CSA of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. Whether CSA or PSA, both are same only in sphere. Okay, is to cylinder is 2 pi r h is to, and the cone is pi r l. That is equal to 4 pi r square is to 2 pi r into 2r is to pi r into root 5 r. That is equal to 4 pi r square is to 4 pi r square is to root 5 pi r square. Pi r square, pi r square, pi r square cancel. 4 is to root 5. Please check the solutions. Okay. The radius of a cone, sphere and cylinder are r. Diameter of the sphere is equal to height of the cylinder, height of the cone. All are equal. So h is equal to 2r. Slant height is equal to root of h square plus r square. That is a 4r square plus r square root 5 r square root 5 into r. The ratio of the CSAs of a sphere, cylinder and cone. 4 pi r square is to 2 pi r h is to pi r l. That is a 2 pi r into h is a 2r, l is a root 5 r. That is a 4 pi r square is to 4 pi r square is to root 5 pi r. Pi r square pi r, sorry, root 5 pi r square. Pi r square cancel. 4 is to root 5. Please write down. Okay, a different question. Please remember that when you compare the radius, when the radius of the sphere, cylinder and a cone are same, always their diameter of the sphere and height of the cylinder and height of the cone are also same. Okay. Next, the seventh question. A hemisphere is cut out from one face of a cubical wooden block such that the diameter of the hemisphere is equal to the length of the cube. Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. Okay. See here, before I start the seventh question, because to explain it may confuse it. First, I will go with the next question because you will understand easily this question. After that, I will move to the seventh question. So, seventh question I am explaining. Sorry, eighth question I am explaining. A wooden article was made by scooping out a hemisphere from each end of the solid cylinder, as shown in the figure. If the length of the cylinder is 10 cm and its base is of 3.5 cm. Find the total surface area of the article. Here in my textbook they did not give clearly that base is 3.5 cm. Whether it is a diameter or radius, or they did not give clearly that. They did not give clearly that is whether it is a diameter or radius. I will take it as a diameter only. I will take it as a diameter only. This is a cylinder centimeter height. A wooden article was made up of a scooping a hemisphere from each end of a solid cylinder. If the height of the cylinder is height is equal to this total height is equal to 10 centimeters. Listen carefully. Height of cylinder is equal to h is equal to 10 centimeters and the diameter is equal to 3.5 centimeter. If question answer not match answer, if it is answer will not match, then go with this was a radius and do yourself, that is. Okay, diameter is equal to 3.5 centimeters. Then radius is equal to 3.5 by 2. 3.5 by 2. Okay, 35 by 20. That is equal to 7, 5, 7 the 35, 5, 4 the 7 by 4 centimeters. 7 by 4 centimeters. If you take diameter as a 3.5 centimeter, then radius is 3.5 by 2, that is a 35 by 20, that equals 5, 7 the 35, 5, 4 the 20, 7 by 4 centimeter. If this is radius, directly need not to divide with the 2. Okay, now each end is scooped out. Means this part is removed and this part is removed. Okay, means when you take out any ice cream, you observe that one when you taking ice cream, scoop ice cream, they'll scoop with the hemispherical spoon. When they take out the hemispherical spoon, then in that ice cream total it is a full of ice cream. When you take out that one, inside there will be a hemispherical mark will be. When you take out that one, you observe that one. Okay. Then your resultant cylinder becomes as a like this. Because you have taken out this one and this one, means remaining mark will be, hemispherical mark will be inside in these both directions. Okay, now what they asked to find the total surface area. TSA means CSA of a cylinder plus CSA of a hemisphere, CSA of a hemisphere. You observe that in a full of ice cream or any paste you take and take with a spoon. If you take this spoon which is in hemispherical shape, then what you will identify here? You will identify inside this bowl a hemispherical mark will be when you take out that hemispherical portion. Okay. Now TSA of a solid. TSA of a solid is equal to CSA of a cylinder plus 2 into hemisphere. CSA of a hemisphere. That is equal to CSA of a cylinder is 2 pi r h plus here radius is common for both because you are taking same that is a mountain no inside that is the same radius what you are taking no. So 2 into 2 pi r square. If I take 2 pi r common, then h plus 2r, that is equal to 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 by 4 into h plus h is a 10 plus 2 into 7 by 4. Okay, 2 2s are 7 cancel, 2 1s 2 2s, 2 1s 2 11s. Now surface area of solid is equal to 11 only left 10 plus 7 by 2, that is equal to 11 into 10 plus 3.5, 11 into 13.5, multiply this, 11 5s are 55, 11 3s are 33, 33 plus 5 is 38, 11 1s are 11, 11 plus 3 14, 148.5 centimeter square. Once again check the calculation and check your answer, textbook answer also. Okay, since they, in my textbook they did not mention whether hemispherical is equal, whether the base diameter or radius. Base diameter or radius they did not mention in my textbook clearly. So I took it as a diameter. So you try with radius. You consider that hemisphere is that base diameter is 3.5 centimeters. Two into 22/7 into 7/4 into 10 plus 2 into 7/4. 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 ones are 2 11 are 7 7 cancel. 11 into 10 plus 7/2. 7/2 is 3.5. 13.5 into 11. I think that calculation is correct only. So your textbook answer may not match your textbook answer this one, because I consider this as a diameter, because in my textbook it is not clear that whether it is a diameter or radius. So check your textbooks. New textbook there is a correction is there. According to your textbook, you go through it that one. But whether they mentioned or not, take this 3.5 as a radius and solve the problem. Take 3.5 centimeters as a radius and solve this problem. Same problem, do once again. Okay, so there may be you may get a doubt, sir. There is a hemispheres are scooped out, no sir. Why you are adding the hemisphere here? There may be a doubt. Here, this is the scooped out portion. But when you scooped out the hemispherical portion, this hemispherical mark inside it will be. If I ask you to paint after scooping out this cylinder CSA is paint, and inside when you remove that one, there is a hemispherical portion will be mark will be like this. So this also we have to paint. Okay. Next. Is it completed? The same way, conical portion also, removed portion also will be. Whether it is there or not, I don't know. So if it is not there, in last I will explain that also. Now I will start with the seventh question now. Seventh question, be careful sir. Little confusion. Seventh one is be careful. Don't confuse yourself. A hemisphere is cut out from one face of a cubical wooden block. This is cubical. A hemispherical is cut out from one face of a cubical wooden block, such that the diameter of the hemisphere is equal to the length of the cube. This is here. There will be a face, one face of the hemisphere, and this portion was removed. I am not good at diagrams, sir. Please imagine that hemisphere is taken out. Okay. Wooden block whose diameter is equal to length of the cube. See here, 7%. Let us suppose length of the cube is equal to L units. Are they mentioned anything? No. L units. Then diameter of the hemisphere is equal to L units. Then radius is equal to L by 2 centimeters. Sorry, L by 2 units. Okay. This is cubical block. In this one, if I take one face as a circular base, then like this will get. Means diameter is equal to this one. Okay, diameter is. But when I draw a circular base, these edges are not covered. Means one face in this one, this is the common portion. Only circle is the common portion. This we removed it. Okay? Understood? So this is from this end we removed it. What they ask here? Determine the surface area of the remaining solid. Remaining solid. So surface area of remaining solid is equal to TSA of cube. Okay. And when you take it out, this hemisphere will be CSA of hemisphere there is a common one is a circular base, common base minus area of common base. That means circle. CSA of a cube is DSA of a cube is 6L square plus CSA of a hemisphere is 2 pi r square minus pi r square. Common is circular base. So 6L square plus 2 into 2 pi r square plus pi r square is. That is equal to 6L square plus pi into L square by 4. If I take L square common, 6 plus pi by 4. 24 plus pi by 4 will get. But from one face it is removed, no? From one face it is removed. Surface area of a remaining solid is equal to just a second. It's correct only. What I took, that is correct only. See here, in this one face is from one face a hemispherical portion is removed. So surface area of remaining solid is equal to TSA of cube plus CA CSA of, because CSA of hemisphere also is there. Marked. When you remove it, scooping out, then hemisphere mark will be CSA of hemisphere minus common base, area of common base. So TSA of a cube is 6L square plus CSA is 2 pi r square minus circular base is there, common base means pi r square. That is equal to 6L square plus 2 pi r square. Now 6L square plus pi r means L by 2. L by 2 means L square by 4. If I take L square common, 6 plus pi by 4. That is equal to RL, so you can simplify this one. L square into 24 plus pi by 4 square units. Either this or this. Okay. If you take the LCM, you can write L square by 4 also. Here by 4 here also you can write. Okay. If you don't take the LCM, then you need to write like this only, 6 plus pi by 4. Okay. The length of the cube is, don't confuse it, sir. Little bit confuse the question. Always this one mark question tell you. If a hemisphere is cut out from the one face of the cube, what is the largest diameter of the hemisphere? What is the maximum diameter of the hemisphere? Means length of the cube is nothing but a diameter of the hemisphere. So diameter of the hemisphere is equal to the length, whatever the length is there here, that length only here. Okay, radius is equal to L by 2. Surface area of the remaining solid means from one face of the cube you are removing it, you are cutting out hemisphere. Means when you scoop out the hemisphere, there will be a hemispherical mark inside it, and this common portion is circular base will be taken out. So TSA, total TSA. Sir, why sir one face you are removing? Sir, why are you including this one? Because in this common base, common area, only these portions are left only with us only. You will not remove that one. So TSA, total TSA of a cube plus CSA inside the mark minus this common area is pi r square. Okay, simplify it, you will get the answer. So with this exercise 10.2 also completed. The rest of the any more questions are there, please let me know that one. In every chapter of your class 10, examples, do this, try this also, equally important. So practice those. In case if you don't understand, let me know that one. There will be a double cone problem in that examples. Be careful. Okay, when physical classes will start, at that time I will discuss them. Okay, please write down. Okay, sometimes they may give value 7 units length of the cube. They may ask the questions. So simplify those one and complete this. Complete your exercise 10.2 is completed. 10.2 exercise is completed. So in next class, we'll go with the next exercise. Thank you.